now.
The beat is
and I'm talking about a day. I listen to world is yours. And I'm like, this ain't talking like this. So whoever you think is the best, they not making the world is yours. They're not making If I Rule the World. They're not making Juicy. They're not making Warner. They're not making Sky's the Limit. They're not doing it. They're not making Can't Act the Hustle. They're not making The Evil. They're not making Pop. They're not making it. No disrespect. I'm a rapper. I'm not making it.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Then you get that pure dough.
It's me, Handsome, here with my brothers once again. Talk to them.
James Rich.
Oh, this nigga don't even got his mic on.
Oh, I thought I was missing something. Tell him to get his mic to the side.
What's your name?
It's James Rich. You heard? It's your boy, Big Thunder, Big U the General. What's good, people?
And today, you know what I mean, y'all might not be able to see my jacket, but, you know, I'm from that Shaolin Island, you feel me? And we got to deal with some legendary stuff today, you feel me? We going to go with GZA's last verse and Protect Your Neck, you feel me?
Word.
This was the big bro's pick. I said, listen, man, obviously I know who Wu-Tang is, you know what I'm saying? But you was there. You was there when they was really as lit as they was. So I need you to pick one of their verses that you think is special and let's talk about it. So he said we going with this verse. You know what I'm saying?
I just felt like the Wu-Tang is legendary, and I don't think there'd be many people that would argue that they're one of the most influential groups of MCs to ever grace the hip hop culture. The fact that we from Staten Island really makes me, you know, I'm happy to touch this verse. But then what they did at the time that they did it with bringing 9 MCs together from various backgrounds and a lot of people might think that they were just a group kind of that they say, okay, we're going to do a group and we're going to try to do X, Y, Z. When it wasn't, they were people that were actually battling each other on the regular. Right. They were at odds. They were from rival neighborhoods and things of that nature. But RZA, you know, had an idea to bring this all together and make it be what it be.
You know what's so crazy? Shout out to the Wu-Tang saga, because my boy Jonell Young actually plays GZA. I'm just realizing this. So when this comes out, I'm going to be tagging you, Jonell, and you're going to have to post this. I should have tried to get you on the show, but I know y'all shooting, but we're going to get to that. You know what I mean? But yeah, Seth, I'm going to let you, you know, get into these bars, man.
Okay. So the verse goes, the Wu is too slamming for these cold killing labels. Some ain't had hits since I seen Aunt Mabel. Be doing all this sin like Cain did Abel. Now they money's getting stuck to the gum under the table.
I think we can stop there. I think he started off. He came in hot.
Talking heavy.
He came in hot. Cold killing labels. Cold killing labels. Because, you know, what I read is this is a shot at the label that he was...
Cold chilling.
Yeah.
Which was like the biggest, at that time, it was really the biggest label housing all of the top hip hop talent. Big Daddy Kane, the Juice Crew, Kool G Rap, all those these famous MCs
Marley
from back
Marl.
in the day. Yeah, Marley Marl was on there. They were on Cold Chillin'. So I guess when the Wu came with this different sound, there was a sound at that time that, you know, you had to fit into this you know, you had to fit into this shell of what they wanted you to be.
GZA, the genius, he was signed to them.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Right, he was signed to them
I didn't even know
before everything him and RZA came together to do the Wu thing. So, yeah, man, it's facts. So this is a whole thing. They say this whole verse is a shot at that because they didn't drop his stuff or they didn't promote it like they was doing the other stuff. And as he keeps going, he'll talk about it. Go ahead.
He said, that's what you get when you misuse what I invent. Your empire falls and you lose every cent for trying to blow up a scrub. Now that thought was just as bright as a 20-watt light bulb. Should have pumped it when I rocked it. Niggas so stingy, they got short arms and deep pockets.
Hold on. We gotta stop again. So it's crazy because you know, obviously I watched the show. Like, I don't know the crazy origin of it. Like, you know, with the shows, I see it, I like it. But, you know, when he says your empire falls when you lose every cent. Like, do you know what happened to this record label?
I was about to say, if you, I Googled them just to try to kind of get an idea on if they were still around. They're still in operation, but they haven't had any music come out that's of note since like 99.
That's crazy.
So soon after
Right.
started,
So he already knew what time
Yeah.
it was. It's like what he said, that's what you get when you misuse what I invent.
Yep.
He's talking greasy to them.
I think he's talking. I think he's
The
talking
genius.
about the artist though. So I'm pretty sure that with the record labels got into, like, now it's a machine, but at that very beginning time, I'm sure was like the inception of the machine. We're gonna start trying to line the artists up. We're gonna try to have them signed to these deals. We're gonna just pull the money out of them this kind of way, and it's not gonna be favorable for the artists. And the artists are the ones inventing. You know what I'm saying? They're inventing that intellectual property. That
But he's also shooting at other people, it seems like, because he says your empire falls when you lose every cent for trying to blow up a scrub.
Yeah.
So I guess at this time, you know, you got certain people that ain't really hip hop that maybe they got on their label too, that it's like, oh, you don't really respect what we're doing over here and you trying to get this popping. But this is that real that you need, and now your record label's a dub. Now you're a dub. All right, let's continue. Cause that thought was just as bright as a 20-watt light bulb.
Shoulda pumped it when I rocked it. Niggas so stingy, they got short arms and deep pockets. This goes on in some companies with majors. They scared to death to pump these. First of all, who's your A&R? A mountain climber who plays an electric guitar, but he don't know the meaning of dope. When he looking for a suit and tie rapper that's cleaner than a bar of soap. But I'm the dirtiest thing in sight. Matter of fact, break out the girls and let's have a mud fight. Yeah. You got all them kung fu. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, you know, one of my favorite bars, like I didn't even mention it because I was talking about the other stuff, but the whole they so stingy, they got short arms and deep pockets. Like, I assume, you know, these record labels, you know what I mean? Like, these dudes really be not trying to give money to the people that deserve it, that's really creating the stuff. They stingy. They don't really, they trying to see if you could do it without them. You know what I mean? Nowadays, well, actually not nowadays. Nowadays it's 360s and stuff. But I guess at a point before that, it was like they give you all of this money and you just owe them forever. You got to pay this back through everything.
Yeah, but I would imagine that at that time, like I was saying, it's like, so hip hop was new and it probably wasn't profitable in the very beginning. Yeah. But once the record labels realized, okay, people was buying these albums, you know what I'm saying? The Juice Crew, legendary. Big Daddy Kane, Biz Mark, Marley, all these, they probably made a decent amount of money off of hip hop. So the record label seeing it was lucrative. And now they trying to get people to walk the line where they can extract as much money as possible
without putting that much in
and do whatever.
Especially if they don't understand how to market it either, because you know what I mean. The Wu was very different when they came out, so I'm sure it's like they like, I don't know what to do with this. We just kind of get the money off you, whatever.
They so stingy.
Got short arms and deep pockets.
Like the thought of they got deep pockets. But their arms is too short to reach into it and get the money out to give it. The way it's like short arms and deep pockets.
Like I think he hits all of the markers on that verse. Like then he gets into the, first of all, who's your A&R? Like who do you have selecting your artists? Who do you have developing the culture at your label?
So the mountain climber?
Like they probably was sitting in a meeting with some guy, like he's trying to tell them, this is what your sound should be like. And he like,
and you climb mountains and play electric guitars. You're going to tell me about hip hop and what the people want to hear. You're going to tell me, Mr. Mountain Climber, Mr. Electric Guitarist.
Electric guitar.
Come on, bro. That's crazy. But he don't know the meaning of dope when he's looking for a suit and tie rap that's cleaner than a bar soap. Hip hop is not clean.
Not at all.
It's not as
It can
grimy.
be.
I was about to say
But
there
the
are
Wu
times.
wasn't.
Exactly. There are times, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
If
What's
you talking
clean
to the
hip hop?
Wu,
What's clean hip hop?
Look
You know,
at
yeah.
Bad Boy.
Yeah,
even
that's
Okay, yeah.
You
I
had
guess.
Ice Baby,
Yeah.
Hammer's career song.
Ah, yeah, okay,
Bust the
yeah,
Move,
yeah. Got you,
You know
got
what I'm saying?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on it. You had it was real poppy sounding, like
It feels
Hip
like
It to the Hobbit. That was
from the
clean.
beginning. Was it grimy? Did it start grimy, or did no? It started in the parties.
I think that it was mixed from.
It was
the
okay
beginning.
because parties
Yeah.
got grimy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it was an
mixed.
expression
it
of
was-
who we are.
Depending on who was telling the story at the time. But I think that when it first found favor, like people talk about always the Sugar Hill Gang thing, the
Yeah,
Hip It
yeah.
to the Hobbit.
I
That definitely wasn't grimy.
Yeah, I hear like that, and then, but I feel like it changed like with Curtis Blow. I feel like Curtis Blow is like where a lot of people didn't go to. Like it became like reporting on the hood.
Oh,
you
what
know what I'm
was-
saying?
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what I think from Curtis Blow. Then it turns into kind of what Handsome's talking about, like more like just that grittiness. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he was talking about for the most part.
And I think so, because like I said on the show, it's funny. You know what I mean? I never knew RZA as Prince Rakeem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, they love you, Raheem. His song, he had a deal and all that.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Like, was they trying to give him the suit and tie rap? Was that what
They
that
would've-
was?
Yeah,
Like in the
listen to that
show,
song.
well, in the show, it seemed like they were trying to market him after somebody else. There was somebody else who was like that, and they wanted more artists. Like it's like it's the basic thing. It's
What
like
they
this
do.
person's hot,
So let's
do
do
what he
that.
does.
Like that.
Do what he
Yeah.
did.
Do that.
Yeah, do it like him.
Facts,
The girls,
facts.
the records for the girls sell, so do that. You know what I'm saying? But if that's not who you are, it's not gonna come across, and that's what GZA and the Wu letting them know. Protect
and-
your neck. You heard?
Facts. And there's no guarantee that just because the record for the girl sold for that person,
Yeah.
it ain't going to necessarily sell. So there goes your empire.
Yeah.
Stuck to the gun under the table. And money gets stuck. I love that, the way that.
Oh
that
yes,
mental-
I forget
the
about
money
that.
getting stuck to the gum under the table, because with that whole gum under the table, it only got there because people was
Grimy,
too,
the
people-
hip-hop.
exactly.
We
Yeah.
putting the
ain't-
gum under the table,
gum
and now
under
you
there.
trying to stuck here
Yep,
with
trying
us.
to maneuver.
Yeah.
You can't
Stuck
maneuver
here with
properly.
us.
Protect your neck is my joint though. It's probably one of my favorite
Yeah.
Wu joints. It's probably like it's top 2, top 3 maybe.
Is that your favorite verse in it, or you got another verse that you like?
I don't.
in the
That's
joint?
tough because that
Song's
whole
fire.
song is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't pick a favorite verse.
And it's-
I love that verse. Always stands out though. It always stands out
And
to
I
me
mean,
because of
let's-
how he's talking on it.
Let's be clear, right
'Cause
before him,
RZA goes crazy.
I was gonna say-
I love RZA stands out to me too.
and he ends his rhyme with another one there.
That's what I'm about to say. And
Genius,
he
take us the
He
fuck out of
understood the
here.
assignment. He understood the assignment.
And he came and took him.
I
man.
might say RZA's up there too because of like how different he sounds. And who's first on the record? Is it
It's
Meth?
Deck.
Deck
Deck is always
first,
bro.
Deck. Deck
is always
Deck,
first. Smoke on the
RZA,
mic
and
like
GZA.
smoking
Those
Joe
are my-
Frazier.
Those are my 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Deck,
always he know how to
GZA,
set the
yeah.
record off. He knows how to set the
those
record
are my
off.
3 favorite verses on there, definitely.
Nah, I feel like though RZA told him, "Yo, Genius, take us the F out of here."
Yeah.
And then he kind of sold it all, like because if you listen to the record, it's like people are just jumping on there, showing their
Spitting,
style.
yeah.
This is my style. This is my style. And Genius came on there
Said,
and let
give-
you understand that
talk to
even
them.
even though we on here just showing the flamboyant styles of the Wu-Tang, we understand what this is about. So this ain't gonna be, that what it normally is. We ain't coming in here. Y'all not putting us in no crazy deal. You're not taking advantage of the Wu. You're not,
Facts.
this is what you're not doing. And he kind of introduced them like
You
that.
cold killing labels.
Word. Any other labels?
I mean, and is this still going on to this day? Are there cold killing labels out here doing these same things? Y'all
I think
think?
so.
I mean, of course. I mean, when you say labels, though, it's just a different time where you don't even really know the label. They got all these labels under the
Under the
parent
labels,
labels,
right.
And then the streaming services is like the label. So they don't. Man, it's a business, and they trying to cut their margins, and it's not a lot of money in it. So they trying to get all the bread.
So I mean, you guys might know better than me, but some ain't had hits since Aunt Mabel. Be doing artists like King did Abel. How did King do Abel, guys?
I mean, that's the Bible talk. I know that he killed his brother. King killed Abel.
Yeah.
Killed his brother. So
So they're
Tough.
signing these artists and
Yeah.
treating them like family, and then just stabbing them in the back
Exactly.
and getting rid of them.
Nah, that verse was literal. Like he kind of took you on a step-by-step through this is how it goes down. And the crazy thing about it is that artists have done that over and over again, but it seems that you still have artists, you know, getting caught up in those same traps that the artists keep trying to warn the other artists about. The cycle is crazy.
He said, now the money's getting stuck under the gum under the table. Like, they tried to do them greasy, and then now they stuck. Now they're tight and stuck. They record labels is getting fried.
Yep.
They're losing money that they thought they was gonna gain back, but you didn't invest in us because you went with the trash dudes, the suit and tie or
Suit and tie raps.
these scrubs,
These mountain climbers.
With electric guitars. you went with the electric guitar playing mountain climbers in their suit and ties. Yeah.
And now the Wu's here.
The dirtiest thing in sight.
Taking over the world.
So, Rich, what's your favorite part in this verse, man?
Probably got short arms and deep pockets. I love that line. That's a
Deep
fire
pockets.
line. I mean, I
Short
think the
should have
visual-
pumped it when I rocked it.
I think the whole like visual of that verse is fire. Like it tells a story, and you can like envision. And that's my favorite thing of rap is when artists are able to paint those type of pictures. And I think paint a picture artistically by using metaphors and things like that. Because you can say it literal, but when you say certain things, it just gives it a crazy visual.
Imagery is like a big thing for me, at least in hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, it's some guys, you know, we have these conversations all the time about some lyricists who they could rappity rap, scoobity doobity oobity. Mm-hmm. And then there's some rappers who maybe not the best lyricists, but they paint a picture for you so vividly.
Yeah.
They end up in my top 5 favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because they painting pictures. So imagery, for me at least, I mean, I don't know how much it means to y'all, but for me, imagery has got to be a piece of, you know, you being a great rapper. You know what I mean? Painting a picture.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And which one of your favorite parts, Seth? I think, did you say your favorite part already?
Nah, mine is the be doing all this in like Cain did Abel. Now their money's getting stuck
Under the gum of the table.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
Oh, like that bar is really so fire. That bar is really so fire because like he's talking about these. I just talked about it. I gotta say it again. He's talking about these record labels trying so hard to do these niggas filthy.
And it's still because you can't control what's going to be consumed by the consumers. So you could try to stop people from shining or whatever, but it's going to eventually get out, and then you missed out because you was trying to push, you know, the mountain climbing. you was trying to push the mountain climber with the electric guitar.
And this beat is amazing. Just want to throw that in there.
The production
it's
on
one
the
of
album
greatest
is crazy.
Beats ever, in my opinion.
Production on the album.
I mean, a lot of stuff that the Wu did is like the production that RZA was doing was just next level.
That's the RZA.
And then being able to rap the way they do over those beats is what I think makes them so special. It's crazy.
So yeah, so we got GZA's the last. This is like the 6th verse. How many people was on this?
It's nine.
Nine. Was it the 9th verse?
9 of them dudes.
I don't think it was 9 on this.
I'm about to
joint.
say, right? Let me
Like,
see.
I think it was like 6.
I think
This
is
is
9.
It's verse 8. It's 8.
Oh.
So yeah, it's verse 8.
Oh, okay, so
on
one.
this?
Oh, no.
You got
No cap.
Let's see. We got RZA. We got Ghost.
Cause the one who make
We
the
got
crowd go wild, sit back,
ODB.
relax,
Right,
boom,
see, I'm
smile.
bugging.
Right,
Got it going
We
on.
got You
Last week,
God.
call me the
Yeah, I think
We
so.
got
You
Meth.
B-A to B-Y-U.
Yeah,
That's
We got
the
Raekwon.
right.
Inspect. So there is a part, I guess,
No cap.
that says,
No capper.
yeah. All right, so yeah, listen, man, we gonna wrap this up. That's the 8th verse, the last verse on Protect Your
a lot
Neck
of verses.
by Wu-Tang Clan off of that 36 Chambers.
Yes.
Fire.
Oh
to Staten
man,
Island.
this
Legendary.
is.
Shout to the Wu. Shout to
And
Staten
I like
Island.
I forgot to say this definitely from when I looked they said it was like ranked one of the best verses in 1993. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like,
This
wow.
was their first video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's their first video.
You know what I mean? But yes,
First
this is verse for verse. That's GZA on
your neck.
Protect Your Neck.
Protect
Protect
your
your neck.
Word.
Like, subscribe, comment,
All that good
share, and let us know your favorite Wu-Tang verse so we
Right.
could come back and give you that.
Buying my style,
Yes,
I hope
sir.
they got dental plans.
It's
So
me.
get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman.
middleman.
Get that pure dough. What you get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Did you get